conferences, it's a road game for the Magic in this one. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City. Just one game before heading back out on the road. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Brandon Knight. Watch out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. Here's Aldridge. And Hibbert with the block. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And finished off by Gay.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Knight. Blatch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he's good on the second. Here's Irving. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Here's Knight after Rudy Gay's bucket. Green against Irving. Clock at 6. Aldridge. Allen with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Gay with it. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Green with the block. Aldridge left side. Back to Ariza. Knight kicks to Green. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Favors. Back to Irving. Hibbert with the screen. Irving kicks to Hibbert. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or 2.
Knight kicks to Ariza. And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Green. Allen kicks to Favors. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Irving with a clean look. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Irving's got his first points of the night.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency the challenge for Hibbert.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Orlando. Calderon comes in for Brandon Knight. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Calderon against Stellan. Calderon dishes to Ariza. Nurkic setting the pick for Ariza. Clock at 4. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Yusuf Nurkic, really a big, good-looking young prospect. He's the guy that took Mozgov's place in Denver.
Yeah, originally, Kevin, drafted by the Bulls at number 16, then traded to Denver, as you indicated. His sheer size alone, 7 feet 280. That makes him a force on the glass.
And getting back to Nurkic, what makes him an intriguing prospect beyond his size is his exceptional balance. I mean, his excellent footwork makes him really effective in the pick and roll. He also possesses great lateral speed and quick hands for a big man.
Now here's Calderon following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Nurkic. The shot no good. Great D that time from Favors.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And, you know, talking about Nurkic, I mean, his father, a police officer in Bosnia, according to the Denver Nuggets broadcasters last year. Dad is 7 feet tall and weighs a good 400 pounds or more. That's a big police officer there, boy.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Green. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thornton comes in for Tony Allen. And a change for the Magic. Warren's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Now, here is Irving. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Favors inside. Aldridge is covering. Favors can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Green kicks to Aldridge. Back to Green. Here's Warren. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Outside Irving. Passes it to Favors. There's the feed to Irving. This one for 3. Calderon pulls it in.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
They kick it out to Green. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Aldridge. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Irving attacking, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got his second bucket tonight. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Gay against Calderon. There's a screen. Fires for 3. That's good.
For 3.
Aldridge has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great opportunity right there. He's He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Gay passes to Favors. It's Gay with the drive. And then Favors with the dunk.
He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. For a long time, critics have gotten on Gay for his lack of efficiency, but he quieted some of those voices Clark last year with his play and stats.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, across the board, he made nice improvements, not only in his scoring, but also his ability to create shots for others.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Favors. Barbosa comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Kyrie Irving. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Haslem a screen on Ariza. Kicks it out to Barbosa. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. And it's Ariza finishing it off.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Here's Barbosa. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. And Bazemore kicks to Calderon. Stolen by Beverly. Gay with no one around. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Trevor Ariza. Kent Bazemore is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Blair in at the power forward. Knight into the lane. Here's Bazemore. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. On its way from Barbosa for 2. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Knight dishes to Bazemore. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
And Kent Bazemore, the long-armed lefty out of Old Dominion, where he was the Division I Defensive Player of the Year back in 2011. A 5-year senior. He graduated with 2 degrees, one in criminal justice, the other in human services.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Irving comes in for Patrick Beverley. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Haslem. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Knight. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Knight. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Again, the miss by Knight. And Blair kicks to Knight. Here's Bazemore, defended by Allen. Bazemore gets the bucket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Irving. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Magic trail by 3. To the wing right side. Bazemore passes to Olynyk. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by Blair. The dish to Bazemore. Knight on the wing. Shot clock at 6. No good off the front iron.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Trying to get back on track. Hibbert gets the bucket.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Bazemore dishes to Ariza. They set the pick. Knight wide open. Orlando gets it back. A 3-ball. Count the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Irving kicks to Thornton. Outside Irving. Haslam a screen on Knight. And the foul called on DeJuan Blair. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for Udonis Haslam. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Allen. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gay's checked in. The Magic trailed by 4. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Thunder. Orlando also making some changes. T.J. Warren comes in for Steve Novak, and it's Calderon in for Knight. Dishes it to Gay. Favors with the screen. Gay passes to Thornton. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gay drives in. Green with the block. Fast break. Here come the Magic. To the left side wing. Aldridge with it. Favors picks him up. Aldridge inside. He's guarded by Favors. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Barbosa comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Kyrie Irving.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
6 on the shot clock. Calderon against Beverly. The Magic again can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
He dishes it to Barbosa. He kicks to Gay. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Here's Gay. Just 4 to shoot. Over Aldridge.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Barbosa against Calderon. Green, the screen. On the wing, Green. Here's Aldridge. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Gay outside. And it's Gay again missing. Calderon kicks to Aldridge. For the 3. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Magic making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Aldridge with a screen on Beverly. Pass to Blatch. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists in the game.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Beverly dishes to Barbosa. But they get it back. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. The good-looking shot from the wing. Barbosa's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Calderon passes to Green. "16 seconds left now here in the second. Aldridge against Plumlee. Aldridge, no luck. There's the lob to the hoop. No good.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
We've seen Aldridge playing a good game here. 9 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball play.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Thunder 5 right now. Rudy Gay is up there with Favors. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then there's Allen. And it's Irving in at the one. And Hibbert with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here's Green. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Green. Aldridge a screen. They set the screen. They kick it out to Green. The three. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. The Thunder with the lead. Favors with the screen. Irving attacking. Allen kicks to Hibbert. Gay dishes to Hibbert. Knight against Irving. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Hibbert. And stolen by Aldridge. Pushing it up. And stolen by Favors. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Hibbert. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside Knight. There's the pass to Blatch. The jump hook. The Thunder pull it in. Favors has got 5 rebounds tonight. And on the way from Irving for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
My goodness. How about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league. Had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Udonis Haslem is checked in for Favors. And it's Thornton in for Rudy Gay. The Magic trail by 7. Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game average went up last season, as it has done in each of his 6 seasons in the league. He's an ascending player.
He is, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks, and he's also become much improved at passing out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors.
Allen drives in, deflects the pass, and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Ariza, and it's Haslam with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 5, and stolen by Aldridge. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Bazemore passes to Aldridge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The Magic trailed by 5. Feeds it to Bazemore. Ariza at the elbow. Screen by Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Ariza goes in. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Ariza's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his game. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Bazemore.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Kicks it to Thornton. Shot, high post. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way.
And guys, going back to Aldridge, last season was a difficult one for him. He had the torn ligament in his left thumb, but still fought through it to become the Blazers' all-time leader in rebound.
Back to Calderon for the lead. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving with it, picked up by Aldridge. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Plumlee is checked in for Hibbert. Barbosa comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Kyrie Irving. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I'll tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Orlando making some changes. Olynyk is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Blair comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brandon Knight in for Jose Calderon. Doubled by Knight. Plumlee dishes to Barbosa. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Blair.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Knight kicks it to Bazemore. Ariza outside. Blair the screen. Here's Bazemore. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Beverly the pass to Allen. And stolen by Ariza. Knight against Beverly. Knight kicks to Olynyk. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Thunder with the lead. Beverly with the ball. And it's Knight picking him up. Pass to Plumlee. There's the pick. The feed to Barbosa. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barbosa's got 9.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Beverly dishes to Barbosa. He feeds it to Plumlee. Allen left side. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Barbosa. Inside. Here's Haslam. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Oklahoma City. Favors comes in for Udonis Haslam. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Allen. Beverly against Knight. The dish to Olynyk. Ariza outside. Here's Blair. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Blair. Beverly. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3-quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Orlando trailing here. On the court for Orlando. Watch up there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Green. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Warren in the small forward position. Here's Aldridge. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And the shot is good.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Outside Irving. Wide open look. Rebound by the Magic.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Knight against Irving. Knight kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Irving against Knight. Dishes it to Favors. And a wide open look for Thornton. The wing jumper off target. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Green gets it to go.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Pass to Gay. There's the three. Here's Hibbert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
To the paint, and stolen by Hibbert. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And finished off by Gay.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. One-on-one here. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot. And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Olenek, he's checked in for Nurkic. Aldridge comes in for DeJuan Blair. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Warren. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Green. Here's Bazemore, defended by Allen. Calderon passes to Olenek. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the thing with Kelly Olynyk, he does some stuff that really helps you, and some also that will hurt. I mean, he's highly skilled. He's got the deep range, textbook positioning in terms of the post. A lot of tricky moves down there. Yet he has a hard time being effective against great athletes, which the NBA is filled with. So he's going to have to evolve as a basketball player if he wants to be effective.
A nice shot by Irving. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Calderon against Irving. Calderon gets it to Bazemore. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, you have to love the energy and the effort given every night by Kent Bazemore, hustling for loose balls. Greg, a lot like you actually. Runs the floor like a tornado, can handle the ball, the consummate role player.
He really is. And you know, you have to have guys who can be effective without the basketball, Kevin. There's only one out there. Right. You're going to have 5 guys, so you need other areas of the game to be effective. And he focuses on the defense, the rebounding, all those little things that add up to victory.
Favors dishes to Allen. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Gay again missing. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gay against Calderon. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Calderon kicks to Aldridge. Down low. Here's Olynyk. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Olynyk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, going back to Kent Bazemore, he was not a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Was solid and unspectacular in college. Entered the NBA as an undrafted free agent. Exceeded everybody's expectations.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Calderon against Irving. Calderon kicks to Aldridge to take the lead. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And getting back to Kent Bazemore, I mean, he will always have a role in this league because of his defense and his positive attitude. He's the kind of guy who gets counted out early and goes on to have a legitimate 10-year NBA career.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, and nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Back to Calderon. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 1. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Now, here is Knight. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Aldridge's shot is good. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
You know, shooting as well as he has from before in the game, this tight guy, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Outside Knight. Tries from 16. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, I like the defense. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
And here they go. Gay passes to Favors. Hibbert dishes to Irving. Six on the shot clock. It's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 5. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Olynyk is checked in for Orlando. Steve Novak comes in for Trevor Ariza. Now Knight. He dishes it to Aldridge. From outside the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. Hibbert gets to Irving. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. .15 seconds left in the game.
Magic foul. Brandon Knight.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both in a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
That's tipped. Outside Irving. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs.